Hello, everyone. We hope you're having an amazing day today. As the holidays approach, it's difficult to keep a moody face, especially when your favorite show is on air in its fifth season. Yes, we are referring to Yellowstone and masterful modern Western series with lots of character studies, drama, and political conflict. Over the past 5 years, we have watched the Duttons trying to hold on to their massive ranch in Montana as the state is constantly changing with major national and international capitalist forces trying to invade it. The fact that the nature of Montana is shifting its alarming news for the Duttons as they believe the traditional style of living is the best for the state, particularly when it comes to the rural areas and their protection. We don't think that anyone can deny the negative impact of major companies on nature, and from the environmentalist point, they are a massive red flag. But the Duttons have much more personal stakes in the issue as their ranch is at risk whenever a new company tries to invest in Montana. So it would not be a lie to claim that the main actor in the show is actually a Yellowstone ranch itself. And we are wondering the things revolving around it, particularly through Duttons. The fifth season in particular has a special plot as it witnesses John Dutton taking over Montana as the new governor. This means that for the first time in 5 years, we are seeing a Dutton at such a high position in politics. With so much power in his hands, John Dutton has more enemies than ever, and we cannot wait to see how we tackle them over. So without further ado, let's take a look at what are we expecting from the next episode of Yellowstone Season 5. First and foremost, it's clear that at this point we believe it's a must-have a meeting between John Dutton and Thomas Rainwater. Rainwater has been acting like a shadow actor since the beginning of the season as he is often around drama, but never at the center of it. It seems like he has some concerns about John's governorship, but also he's not in outright opposition to his leadership. So he's kind of playing to both sides or refusing to take a side altogether, meaning that John has the chance to make an ally of Rainwater. That being said, we don't think John would bother to convince Rainwater of anything. Still, we are always intrigued by their friendly energy and cannot wait for them to have a meeting already. Rainwater came to John 2 episodes ago during the funeral of Casey and Monica's baby and stated that he would like to meet. Therefore, we believe it's high time they are getting that meeting in the upcoming episode 6. Other than that, we believe the upcoming episode will dig deeper into the newly built friendship between Beth and Summer. To be frank, this was the biggest twist of the last episode as we were certain Beth would have nothing to do with Summer. And yet here we are after all those meaningless fights and ridiculous animosities. We saw that they can actually be pretty good friends if they stop being unreasonable. Of course, when it comes to Beth, it's difficult to speak certain as she's pretty unhinged. And yet we also believe that she is a woman who is true to her word and is unlikely to betray Summer at this point. Even though she betrayed Summer before, right now any betrayal of her will end up with John hating Beth, and we don't think she would risk that. We also expect Beth to take some action about Jamie's son. She recently threatened Jaime, saying that she will take his son from him. It was quite scary to watch her like that, to be honest, as it was clear she was meaning every word she was saying. Of course, we also believe things will not be easy for her, as Jaime is likely to keep his son in a very secure spot. We're not sure what he is planning for his son's protection, but we believe despite being hard to crack, if someone will crack, that someone will be Beth. For Jaime to protect his son, of course he should first keep his hands off of Sarah for Market. Equities, we have a small glimpse into Jaime's life in Season 5, and it was only about his attraction to Sarah. To be frank, it's kind of frustrating to watch fully adult people with lots of concerns in life being so occupied with seducing one another. Bringing a so-called strong woman executive who had the power to tackle down Duttons and then utilize her as if she is just a mere sexual object is also extremely annoying. When the entrance of Sarah was introduced, we were truly excited, but right now it seems like her only master plan is to seduce Jaime, and we find it quite cheesy. If Yellowstone doesn't want to turn into a soap opera soon, we believe it would take further steps in the upcoming episode, making sure Sarah has a lot more in her basket. While we are waiting for all these to happen, we should also be aware of the fact that the entire Yellowstone ranch went onto the mountains at the end of the last episode since it's branding time. So the upcoming episode might even solely focus on the mountains as a location. It would be an odd choice for the show, but it might also enable the series to explore more of the lives of the ones who are staying back in Montana, such as Summer, Monica, and even Sarah and Jaime. We also expect more flashback scenes of Beth and Rip as the former continues to have peace with her past. Episode 6 of Yellowstone Season 5 will be out on December 11, 2023, and we cannot wait for it. What are your thoughts on Yellowstone Season 5 so far? Who is your favorite character this season? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.